What's up, nerds? Welcome to Nerdosophy, and well, this month I'm going to try to do something a little bit different due to the fact that, well, we're in a presidential election year and Captain America Civil War is coming out, so I felt like combining the two a little bit, and I'm going to compare not all of them, of the presidential candidates with Marvel superheroes. So let's get right into it and talk about my favorite superhero, Captain America. Now, in order to do this, I gotta kind of describe their personalities. So let's go over a quick recap of Captain America's personality. Now, Cap has always been a man for the American people. He's never been for the government, to the point where he's even dropped his whole outfit and dropped the name Cap because, well, he didn't agree with the way the government was treating the people. He didn't believe that you should betray the people of America. So he's always been for the people. He's always been for unity in people, looking for the common ground, looking for to unite us as a people instead of separate us into groups. He's always been for doing the right thing. Like in Captain America White, which I'll never stop saying is one of the best comic books ever, one of the best comic book series ever, let alone one of the best comic runs of Cap, he ties up a bunch of Nazis instead of throwing them off a cliff, because he thinks the right thing to do is not to kick your opponent while they're down, but to respect them and let them get arrested instead of killing them mindlessly because you have the advantage. He believes in giving people chances and helping people. More important thing, helping the people who need it. The people who really need the help, he believes in helping. And he will always be for the American people and not the American government, because he will always disagree with the American government, and you could take it as S.H.I.E.L.D. is a part of the American government even, and Nick Fury and Cap don't get along. They're not good buddies. They never have been. They've always been butting heads on issues because, well, Cap wants to do what's best for the people, and what what Nick Fury finds best for the people is not the same thing. So who do I think as a presidential candidate represents the American people and truly wants to help the American people and is honest about it and is not going to go backhanded towards it and is not going to say, oh, what's best for the American people is actually what's best for me? Because Cap's not like that. Cap is all about what's best for them. He doesn't really care about what's best for him or what's in his interest. So who is that? I really do think it's Bernie Sanders. I think Bernie Sanders is a positive representation of what Cap represents in a political format. He's a man for people. He wants to help the people. He doesn't want to help like big corporations or stuff that would be personally beneficial to him. He wants to benefit the American people. He believes the government should work for the American people and not work for businesses or themselves. They should work for the people voting them in office. And he's a strong believer in that, and he's been on the right side of history, which Cap is 100% on the right side of history, where whether it be the civil rights movement or the LGBTQ movement, Cap has always been someone who's let the people be the people and stop other people from harming the people. The goal is to not take away people's freedoms. The goal is to help the people as a mass and make sure no one's trying to hurt the people, even if it is a mix of certain groups of the American people want to hurt other certain groups of the American people. It's not the right thing. It's not the right way to go about stuff. They want to stop that from happening and make sure everyone is the happiest person they can be without hurting other people. So that's what I really think at the core if like Bernie Sanders was in the Marvel universe, I think Cap and Bernie would be very good friends, and Captain America would 100% support Bernie Sanders. I also think that because the great Jack Kirby, who co-created Cap with Joe Simon, is very much towards being a liberal, being a progressive person. So I also think that if Jack Kirby were around today, which I really do wish he was still with us, I think he would 100% support Bernie Sanders. So that's my thoughts and opinions. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Who do you think Cap represents? If you don't think it's Bernie Sanders, please leave in the comments below. Who do you think it really is? And do you want me to compare any other political candidate to a comic character? I have another one in mind for 2 weeks from now. It's going to be Iron Man, so wait to see my opinion on that and who I think represents Iron Man. And I have a few things I can do with Iron Man because I have opinions on Iron Man, not necessarily the best ones. So yeah, leave it in the comments down below, or leave it on my Twitter at JNixNerd. And also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my stuff, feel free to click on the Nerdication button, or click that little like weird icon. I think that's right over here, if I'm correct. I hope I'm in screen now, but click that. Go to my channel. Check out my Beyond the Covers, where I talk about the brief origins of comic book characters or other characters. I did something special this week. I really enjoyed it. Sorry if it was out of focus. Still kind of messing with this camera by myself, so it's kind of hard to sometimes get it in complete focus. But yeah, so check that stuff out. Check other Nerdosophies out. Just check out my channel, and if you like my videos, please subscribe and tell your friends about me. Tell your friends who would think this is interesting. And yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys next week, and stay nerdy.